Hi YouTubers, it's me, Tamika, back again. Sorry about the distraction. In any case, as I said, I was talking about the fact that I spent time with my family. We're a small family, and I learned something more even about my own father, actually. I know that he has his own intergenerational trauma and suffering, but he had a mini outburst at the dinner table. And we've been there and done that as a family. And I'm thankful my brother was there, my younger brother, I only have the one other sibling, to be the mediator and to just like tone it down. And it wasn't really that big of a deal. I said a phrase that apparently just rubbed my dad the wrong way. But what I want to take away from that was he told a story. And then he opened up and he started telling a lot more stories about his childhood, about how he was raised in his formative years in England before coming to Canada, leaving Jamaica as a young boy at the age of 8 or 10 years old after losing his dad. His father died when he was that young. So my dad just like all of a sudden he was like a well opening up the well of the trauma, though, because as an adult, I now have more compassion for some of the ways that he behaves and interacts with us as a family. Because when he opened up yesterday, I got to see another side of him that gave me more insight and empathy and compassion. And that's the thing. We have the intergenerational trauma as Black people. And as Black women, as the caregivers, we're likely expected to carry the trauma, but have that mask of, it's not really traumatizing, it's not that bad. And when you have an opportunity to be with one of your family members and they open up and they share that intergenerational trauma, that's an opportunity, I think, too, for you to recognize that we're carrying this in our DNA. So when you have a chronic illness, whether it's a mental health illness or a physical illness, we're already carrying underlying trauma within our DNA of what we have experienced as marginalized people in a lot of these Western spaces, whether it's the UK, Canada, the US, you name it, right? We've experienced trauma. Our parents have experienced trauma. They've reacted and dealt with that trauma very differently. They've raised us to react and deal with that trauma in a different way. And a lot of the ways that we have learned, that we have passed on intergenerationally, are really not that beneficial to us for our overall well-being and healing. And that's what I took away yesterday. I mean, I've been on this journey of healing for myself and restoration. That's why I do these walks. That's why I make these videos. Because for myself, I know that I have to heal from the trauma. And the trauma that happened to my parents, it hurts me. The trauma that happened to my grandparents, it hurts me. My grandparents are long gone. I don't have grandparents. I don't have great-grandparents. Like I said, I have a small family. So that trauma is still there and it still hurts, and I still carry it in my DNA, in my ancestry. And I know that I am still the wildest dreams of my ancestors, one of the first generation to have all of our rights and all of our freedoms. And I know that as a Black woman, I cannot take that lightly. Nevertheless, intergenerational trauma is a real thing, and it has physical and both mental and spiritual manifestations. So please, everyone, remember to be kind to one another in your family. Be kind and compassionate to yourself. Remember, cherish Black women. Black women deserve to be respected. Black women deserve to be heard. Amplify the voices of Black women in every opportunity that you have. And if you're not a Black woman, then you should be supporting to amplifying the voices of Black women, because our stories are important and they deserve to be told. So if you haven't heard it today, cherish Black women. We are worthy of love. We are lovable. We are loving. And our voices and our stories are worthy of being told. Thank you, everyone. And have a wonderful day. Enjoy nature and beauty. As I always tell you, get out and try to get some nature in your life. It will help, and it'll just give you a little bit of peace and restoration. And don't we all need that? Thanks, YouTubers. Have a blessed day. Bye.